Hey guys, welcome to another new day on the Daily Random Vlog. Random Andrew here. Welcome to the channel. Yesterday, I ended the vlog with kind of a bit of a serious bomb of information about an incident that happened here in St. Thomas at our Elgin Mall. That's our main mall here in St. Thomas, Ontario. It was about an attack, a racially motivated attack, or what you could call a hate crime. I wanted to follow up with a little bit of information about that, being that it was just happened. A little bit more information has come out, some of the news outlets. We even made the National Post, but it shouldn't be for something like this. If we're going to make the National Post, let's make it for something good and something positive, not this incident here. But to kind of get down to it, they are Colombians. It was a husband, wife, and a 13-year-old son. This guy had heard them speaking Spanish and laughing. And if you know Colombians, when they tell a joke, they've got a very hearty, it's a louder laugh than rather some of our nice and innocent little snickers or whatever you'd want to call it. And apparently this is what triggered the guy. At least this is what's coming from the family that was attacked. This is what they're speculating set this guy off. Really? Really? This is enough to set a person off these days? Stop drinking the water, because I think there's too much fluoride in it. So yeah, he went to his car. She had told Global News, yes, I'm quoting Global on this, that they feared he was going to come back out with a gun. But he did come back with a baseball bat. And a baseball bat, a crowbar, anything that could be pulled from a trunk of a car could technically be used as a weapon. So he came and he was threatening them like you seen in the video. He swung at their son. A 13-year-old boy. He swung at a 13-year-old boy. Really? Jeez, like, anyways, the father stepped in the way. He was hit 3 times with a baseball bat. Quite a bit of bruising, a cracked rib. But he's going to be alright. Good to hear he's going to be alright. As for this guy, I don't feel right quoting a name because I don't like being part of that whole fueling a lynch mob. So if you really, really want to know that information, it's out there. It's in all the press reports and stuff. But lastly on this subject, it just can't happen. And if you see this happening to somebody, don't be afraid to be a good person and step up and try to help them out. Because this is not right. This is not what Canada is about. This is not what we're all about. We're supposed to be a positive people. I just wanted to cover that information update. We'll get on to some more positive stuff. Right now, we'll get on with the vlog. A wee bit later in the day now, and we've gotten a little bit of snow. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up or not. We'll point it against the tree there. Can you see that snow coming down? Just a little bit. Enough to give a nice light coating. And I thought maybe I should get a truck out here and be the first one to make some snow tracks in this snowfall. It's not the first snowfall of the year, but first one to make tracks this time. Got the 2S in there today. A little bit of drift action going on. But yeah, the snow adds for another element. So I'll try to take in a couple different kinds of camera shots today. Kick that back end out a little bit. Let's see if we can't put something interesting together, but making some snow tracks for sure. Summit makes way bigger tracks, by the way. Gonna tip. quick update. Had Clifford out in the snow a little bit. Just a little bit of snow. We'll take a look. Oh my, that's bright, eh? That's that new light bar, by the way. I think I showed it to you guys before. Works well. The underglow kicking is still only on a 2S. I'm dying to try it on a 3S if I ever get the chance to make my own 3S cell. Not too bad underneath, as you can tell. Everything's glowing nicely. You guys see this guy right here? You remember Bam Bam? I've introduced him to you before. You can't see his head right now. It's down, he's suspended from the stick, and he's got his food, which is a fuzzy. Not alive, he eats the frozen ones. I just don't have the heart to do that. I'd have to get somebody else to do it. No, he's not mine. He's my sister's snake. But for the first time ever today, I was able to pick him up. I'll explain with his fuzzies how you have to do it. Is you have to heat them up in a cup of water in a baggie, and then very carefully place it in without touching it to get your scent on it. And, well, my scent. He didn't go after it earlier, and it cooled down, which meant because of his diminished sight, he could not see it. So I had to kind of get him away from where it was so I could get it out, reheat it. I had just enough time. Those are the kind of things that have to, you can't just leave it sit. You know, it would go bad and go rotten if you didn't eat it, and then go to waste and be a waste of that little fuzzy's life. Now, to get to the point, throughout the process, he showed interest in my hand, but not darting at my hand. So I just remembered what people told me. If I'm going to try to pick him up, try it from about the middle of his body, and to just pick him up. Don't be so afraid, don't be so overly cautious, because that can set them off. I guess they sense that, or they smell the fear. But I did it. I actually picked him up, I lifted him up out of the tank, and the next time I do it, I'm going to have the camera standing by ready, so I can introduce you guys properly to Bam Bam. I actually have him in my hand. This is a guy who's not too used to being held on to, because the people that my sister got him from did not raise him properly, and he does not have the proper instincts of a baby ball python or a ball python. He doesn't have the proper size he should for his age, but he's healthy. He's a clean snake, he's healthy, and he's gonna get friendlier. And I don't like snakes. I'm worse than Indiana Jones when it comes to snakes. I don't like snakes, but this guy here is the one exception. He's helping me get over my fear of snakes, and I'm helping him get over his fear of people. I'm happy. I'm ecstatic. I got to pick him up. I didn't have no help from anybody, just me and Bam Bam. We had a talk, we worked it out. He let me pick him up. Cool. So I will be including that in a future vlog. Bam Bam playtime. In case you're wondering why he's called Bam Bam, when he strikes at his food, it's fast. It's like bam. Appropriately named. Snakes aside, we got a nice blanket of snow out there now, even on the road, so things are going to be nice and slick. I think I'm going to throw this back on nickel mode. I found with the 7-cell nickel I'm getting more high-end output, being more voltage to work with, I assume. 7.4 for a 2S lipo. What would it be? 8.6? I could be wrong. Could be 7.2? No? Let me just look. 8.4 for a 7S lipo. Or sorry, 7S nickel. We'll walk over here, things will get dark for a second. 7.4 on the 2S lipo. So you can see there's a couple extra volts to work with. And when you're dealing with slippery stuff out there, I think wheel speed might be a little more additional. So I switched the jumper back to nickel, threw one of those guys in there, and I'm gonna go out and have some fun. So thanks for watching. I appreciate your guys' support. You guys are wicked amazing, awesome. Number one, bundle up, go have fun playing in the snow. Get the RCs out if you got them. This is some fun, zero traction weather out there. Again, thanks for watching. Think positive, stay positive, keep a smile on your face, and we'll see you here tomorrow. Good night. Vlog over.